Okay, so we're done with the external factors na you can control. Next, let's get into misting, hydration, and humid hides. So in case you don't know what misting is, basically, meron kang spray bottle with mineral water as much as possible, or you can also add yung parang electrolytes that are safe for reptiles, and you just mist inside the enclosure perhaps once or twice a week as needed. But again, mataas yung humidity natin sa Pinas, so you probably don't need to do that as much, and it would also depend on the type of species that you are caring for. So ayun nga, you can increase yung misting frequency depending on the type of species you're caring for. For example, ball pythons. They naturally thrive in higher humidity environments, so I cannot tell you kung gaano ka dapat kadalas mag-mist na enclosures. That would depend kung naasang area or region ka ng Pinas. So be sure to check yung care guides ng specific species na inaalagaan mo. And depending on where you live, you can adjust yung misting frequency mo. Next should be a no-brainer, and that is offering them fresh water more often. You might also want to consider using shallow bowls or shallow water dishes, which would give them the option to soak if ever naiinitan sila. Actually, I would highly recommend that you do that, especially during the summer season. Aside from voluntary soaking, you can also offer them humid hides. In a separate video, I already showed you how you can do your own humid hides, but basically, plastic tub or container just big enough para magkasya yung alaga mo, and then maybe onting space para dun sa substrate. Maglagay ka ng sphagnum moss or dried moss, basta moss, and then you spray it down, you mist it para maging humid siya. So you place that inside your enclosure so they can choose to go into it pagka gusto nila ng mas mataas na humidity. This will also help pagka pre-shedding yung alaga. I believe these two terms are called hydroregulation and hygroregulation. So these two options would allow your pet to choose depending on what they need for that day. Next would be handling. Naturally, mas mataas yung body temperature natin than most reptiles, so if you want to handle your pet, I would advise you to do early morning or late evening. So, doon sa parts ng araw na hindi pa ganun kainit. This way, you can avoid stress and overheating. So, those are my 5 DIY cooling hacks for you guys.